I constantly come across dodgy builders that do dodgy stuff all the time. So what I'm going to do now is lower the legs down, see if I can get it in position, see if I can set it up there. If I can, bang, up, measure all this. There we go, over there. It's making it a little bit frustrating and eating into our time for the day. And it's the customers that, you know, suffer. The people that buy the house and spend the good money.
Oh, well, I know we've got some carrot cakes and Becky's some shortbreads.
And they get this. So they don't know what they're doing. Are you ready to go for a ride? Today I'm going for a drive. Got this big beast on the back here. The Access Hire Genie something knuckle boom that I go with the trailer. Me and the Amarok, we're going to take a drive and we're going to measure up 3 jobs. One in Upper Kedron, one at Newport up past Redcliffe, and one over in Redland Bay. So come with me for a drive if you like, and I'll show you what it's like, what I do and the different things. First of all, I've got to go and quickly see Josh. Office is under construction at the moment, and so I've got a few little things left to finish off, but got these beautiful doors in here. Hey Josh.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, loving it, mate.
That's the way.
Loving it.
Got heaps on today?
Oh, mate, too much, dude.
Too much?
Too much to discuss.
Mate, I like, what do you got here? Leprechaun. Love that, love that. And your Stanley Cup. You're an ice hockey fan?
Yeah, mate.
Love that. Alright, I'll leave you to it. You look busy.
Yeah.
This is another thing there that's not quite finished, but getting there. Alright, this is my office. Yeah, so getting here with everything. There's lots and lots and lots to do, but I just need to come in. There we go. I need one of these bad boys. Alright, back we go. Alright, so first stop is, what is it? Upper Kedron. Let's go.
There's congestion on M5 that is causing a 17-minute delay. You are on the best route. You will arrive at 7:43 a.m.
Only 43 minutes behind today. Oh, we'll get into it. Hey mate, just checking your in my ear. So it's the Amarok's Bluetooth doesn't work. I guess the question that we need to find out is what their availability of foil is. Because on that order that I sent you through, I sent you only the first few pages. So I need to send you through the rest of the square meterage. Rightio, so we are up. I'm on Stafford Road now and we're on our way. We're nearly there, about to turn left, better get over into the other lane shortly. These lights. Kitchener Road. I thought I'd quickly touch base on why it's important for me to use this boom lift. So essentially, the goal in the company is that we're going to get one and we're going to own that so we can use it whenever we need it. But we hire it off Access Hire when we need to. So we planned the day out today. We've got 3 homes that we're going to be measuring up. And so it's by having the boom lift there, we don't need to erect any of the scaffold to be able to do these projects. And as you'll see moving forward, as we get to site, you'll see that we can access them with the boom, and I can go through and measure basically the entire job up on each of these jobs so that we don't have to have multiple orders. Thank you. And so that's what I'm trying to do today, but we're trying to do 3 of them, so it'll be a big day getting it done. So what I'm going to do now is lower the legs down, see if I can get it into position, see if I can set it up there. If I can, bang, up, measure all this. Alrighty, so I am now having to head up to Bunnings because I cannot, I can't level out this knuckle boom. It's not quite, it doesn't have the reach as some other knuckle booms. It's a little knuckle boom. So it's making it a little bit frustrating and eating into our time for the day. So I'm just going to chuck into Google Maps. Bunnings Stafford is where we're going. Alright, it's 8 minutes away. Alright, so here we are at Bunnings Stafford. Actually, look, there you go, there we go. I'm going to leave you in here because I need to charge this up, but I'm going to go get myself some gear and then come back here and show you what we got. So, just went into Bunnings, got myself some 75 by 200 pine sleepers, and Nick inside there, he cut them down into 500 segments with a 400 offcut, so they're 2400 long. Go over there. Alright, let's get back and where are we going? Back to Kedron. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're back. Here's all the blocks. I'm gonna put them, jam them in underneath there and get to measuring. So that was a bust. These things happen, but what actually happened was that the machine was too small for the job. I'm used to machines that I've hired in the past being much bigger than that, than this one that we have here. It will be fine for the next two jobs that I'm doing because we've got nice pretty flat driveways to go in on. And so we'll be able to make that work. However, on this driveway where it dipped down, we needed to be able to park the boom at the top of the drive. I thought we might be able to get around that by packing up the outriggers, but I did that and it just wasn't it's a bit too dangerous, and so I just called it quits. The day's running long. It's now 5 to 11 and I was meant to be at our previous job an hour ago, so I'm well behind the clock, but anyway, onwards and upwards. We've got 2 more jobs to measure up, and so now I'm on my way to Newport. So I have spoken with Kale from Access Hire, and he is sorting me out a 50. So this one's a 25 and we're getting a 50, so he reckons he should be able to have that ready for me tomorrow. Okay, the roller coaster sometimes can be quite frustrating, and then being able to adapt to it, making sure you don't let customers down, that's always ways in the front of our mind. However, the customers seem to be pretty okay with it all, and we're coming into Easter and I just try and tie up things before going on holiday where I'm going next week. So now we're heading over to Newport, to a customer's house there, where we're going to be putting some basalt mat standing seam on there and doing some cool little things by putting some night sky eyebrows, should we call it, or picture framing around the windows. So that's going to look pretty cool. Oh, yeah, right. Is it 60 or 80 foot? I'm happy to go through each price with you tomorrow. 270,000, that's including GST. How many linear meters of box gutter and eaves gutter is there. Alright, so here we are in Newport and we're going to go and see the man himself. Here he is.
Where have you been?
Mr. Jeff, how are you, sir?
How are you?
Very good, very good.
What's happening?
Heaps, and just making videos. I'm not doing any work,
Oh, okay.
just making videos. Right, yeah, so we're going to go in, have a quick cuppa. And when you've got good clients, because you do good work, they give you good cuppas. And so here we go.
Hello, my favourite person.
Oh, stop it. Look at what we got here.
Oh, well, I know. We've got some carrot cakes, and Vicky's some shortbreads. There should be more for Kenny because he's so awesome.
I had to find Beckham in my pocket money.
Rightio, so I didn't film mucking around this time, putting this machine down. But what is this machine? This machine is it's a Genie. It's a Genie. Rightio, it's a Genie something 25 or something. It's so little. But the drama that I've had with it is that I can't get it level. We're only on a very, very slight slope. And I unhooked it from the car and tried to get it all level. And it's just, it really has struggled. So I'm just going to get up here with my ladder and measure what I can with my ladder on this one. And hopefully we can use it on the next one. And because the next one, the driveway is dead flat. And hopefully that works on that one. So let's see how we go. All right, so we've measured up now down here in the Newport. Hello, Droney. All right, time to go say goodbye to our beautiful friends. Hey, Jeff.
How are you?
Hey, we're all measured up.
Linda said we should like a sandwich.
Oh, gee, that's good, isn't it? What type is the
You didn't
question?
get asked.
No, well,
That's okay.
I'll take a sandwich. Why not?
Okay, come here.
All right.
All done?
Yeah, all measured up, ready to go.
Sandwich, Linda. Oh,
Do you get some like ham, cheese, and a toasted sandwich?
Why not? All right. Alright, so we finally finished measuring at Newport after all the drama with our machine. I managed to do the whole lot with a ladder, so that's pretty cool. Nice and hot in the car, 30 degrees outside, and I'm on my way to, suburb is that? Victoria Point, basically. So Victoria Point is where I'm going. How good's Linda? Loading me up with a ham and cheese toasty to take on my way, on my road. Gee, I absolutely love working for cool people. It happens, right? It happens. We get to work with cool people. Anyway, I better stop talking because I'm late. It's now 3:07 and I'm meant to have this machine back by 5. I don't think it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, but let us get...
Rightio, so finally we're at house number 3 down here at Redlands. I think it's Thornlands actually. And got the machine. We're going to set up here. We're going to measure up that box on there and that section there. What we're actually doing is that section there we're going to come down and miter underneath and run back into where the front door is. This one here we're going to come down along the bottom. We're going to put a toe mold on there and then also return underneath the soffits here. So that is what we're doing. Now, time to see if I can get this bad boy to work again and get some measuring done. Look at this, look how this sheeting here is just absolutely cactus. It's dying, it's just horrid, and it's all delaminating and falling apart. So it's like a bamboo laminated top of a rubbish. So we're just going to fix straight over the top of this by putting some timber batten, some 40mm TrueCore battens over the top of this, and then a new cap over the top that will receive the cladding on here, and some new trims down around that window, make that all look really fancy. All the way down there, and yeah, so this machine finally worked. Look at this thing, we're up a fair height. It's looking good. It's a bit sketchy, but you know, it's holding it solid. So, you know, the smaller the machine, the scarier it can be. Anyway, I better get into measuring this up before the sun goes down. To be with you, how could you, how could you, how could you hate me when all I ever gave me were open wounds. Alright, so here what we've got to do is we're going to put a flashing, right? So we're going to pack this out, batten this, flash this out, and then come back up underneath here and then close this off right across here and flash and box that whole lot out. That's going to look absolutely awesome. So, bit of a challenge in working out what to do, but look at that, look at that! Apparently that's what the builder thought was the best way of doing it. Like, let's not put any fixings and just put some Sikaflex over it. Yeah, not a good, it's all leaking all around the windows, all the way down there. Rightio, so here, this whole bit of timber is, well, this is where all the leaks from underneath are coming in. See if you can see under there. There's all those leaks under there. All the feet, because they've gone and slapped on some pine. You can even see the prime underneath. Like, it's got some pine or something on the joint, but they haven't even done a very good cut, right? So there hasn't been a very good plumb cut, or whatever you call it, a miter cut, and they've just bogged it. So it's just full of bog. Look underneath. So yeah, there's silicone under there, so you can see how much movement's in that. It's all cracked everywhere, so we're going to have to pull all of that there off and put a new flashing which will run up underneath there, and then we're going to have to watertight. So we're going to assume that that stops there, and if not it runs past. We're going to have to cut back on that and go up underneath these windows. That's fine because those windows are going to have a proper reveal cavity underneath it that we can put our 10mm step up under there and waterproof it properly. I constantly come across dodgy builders that do dodgy stuff all the time. So, and it's the customers that, you know, suffer. The people that buy the house, that spend the good money, and they get this. So they don't know what they're doing. Rightio, so we've measured up that section there. Oh, look at that, the moon's out. I don't know if you can see that through there. But we've measured up that section there, ready to go, and when we come here we'll measure up that section ready to go because we'll do that one last. So now we're just going to pack this bad boy up and see if we can do this. One-handed attempt. Switch this over to here. There we go. You can see that, so we're going to lift the leg up. I got everything I could get done. So I've measured up everything on that big front section there.
Yep.
And Yeah, so we'll measure this one up because it's different material anyway for this. So when we're here doing that, we'll measure that, and then by the time we finish that, we'll be able to do this one. That actually some information you'd love to know.
Oh, would I love to know about that?
Oh well, now that you know, I mean, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. So the beautiful part of that, see that black trim down the bottom there?
Yeah.
That's just a piece of timber that they might in the corner filled with Sikaflex and hope for the best. The whole lot's cracked. All your water coming down through here is through that around there. Where they cut and joined it, the corner, they cut it like that and they just filled all this with Sikaflex. That's all separated. It's all at the bottom of all your windows. It's all separated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that's what we're sorting out anyway. So we'll rip that whole timber out and put a Colorbond flashing in over the top and fix that all up. Everything we're doing is done in the Aries.
Oh, Aries.
Yeah, so the whole wrapping around is all Aries.
Yeah.
We'll put a new black flashing into that corner just so it looks fresh. I'd say it would be a couple of weeks, so it'll be a bit after Easter.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, Paul.
Easy, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Tom.
Cheers. Sorry to stuff you around today.
Rightio, well that's a day, gladiators. That is the day. What is the time? It is, hang on, let me look at my watch. 5:58. And I'd love to say that that's a typical day, though it really isn't a typical day. It's a typical measure up day when I've got lots on. So, bit of a challenging one. But we got to the end, we measured up 2 jobs and all the customers are happy, you know, and that's the number one thing. We were able to make sure the customers were informed and happy, and yeah, we did that. And I'm excited to get these jobs off the ground. Easter's coming up, and right, it's time to head home. Let me chuck it into Google. Just Google say, Google Maps. Hit the home button, go. Home, let's go. What do we got? 50 minutes, $6.61 in tolls. But for me, you know, I think I mentioned that before, that'll be like 12 bucks. Oh well, it's a tax deduction I guess, isn't it? Alright, heading home, fuel lights just come on. One of the cool things I love about doing this and doing the Colorbond is that we get to make people's dreams come true. So every single customer of ours today has been excited for us to come to transform their home. All 3 of them are facelifts. All 3 of them are because they've got failing cladding which is on their house and they don't like it. All 3 of them want their homes to be the home that they want to live in, the house of their dreams. And that's what's so bloody exciting about working with Colorbond and having the knowledge and doing what we do and implementing it instead of just throwing it on some factory roof, which, you know, that's fine too, and you've got to keep busy. So when I get really excited when we get opportunities like the 3 that we've been to today and getting to work on these jobs. And you're just transforming people's lives and making them happy. So yeah, that's really excited, and yeah, that's just really cool.